Selling put options. Naked puts can make you rich, and in this video I'm gonna show you how to become a professional option seller so you can supplement your 9 to 5, make some passive income, pay your bills and retire early. About 3 weeks ago we posted a trade on ORCL. Let's go over this trade and it looks pretty awesome. I'm gonna show you how we made $100. Now it's worth like $8, expire in like 10 days. You can close it early, release the buying power, move on. I use the power of ATR. I sell 8 times the ATR, the average true range. This is the price. Look at this. ATR 590 is the price that ORCL or any other stock have moved. In this case, $6, $5.90 in the last 14 days on average. So every day on average, ORCL now post earnings have moved about 6 days on average every day. What I do, I like to sell so far naked puts, so far out of the money naked puts, that if 8 times the ATR, then if I do get a sign the price is so cheap that I can just sell covered calls against it, hold the stock, or do the wheel, collect even more income. But in most cases it will not go there, and if it doesn't go there, just in this case that I will show you, I collect the premium again and again and again and again. I don't try to collect a lot of premium. I am for at least $100. I am for 8 times the ATR. I have a couple of checklists that I go over indicators that are math and statistics. That's all I do. I don't use RSI, I don't use MACD, I don't use any of this. I use math and statistics to my advantage. So let me show you something before I start the school group about 3 weeks ago. Link below. These were the latest trades that we have done in a different platform, and then we moved to school. And we took the ORCL trade, I think it was on the 13th of November, so about a month ago, a little less than a month. ORCL was 190. It was still 190 like yesterday, same price. They just posted earnings, and with that earnings the price dropped 7.5% today to 176. This, mind you, was a month ago. We sold 8 times the ATR. A month ago the 160 puts, about 18% out of the money, and we collected $105 right here with the $5 Trde decays, meaning $5.31, meaning every day this option loses about $5 until it reaches zero, and we put $4,800 in buying power on the line. That is it. Expiration December 20, 10 days from now. Why have we done that? Because Trde gives you an option to sell naked puts. Instead of using Robinhood and collect the same $105, but in Robinhood, if you do this trade, you would need $16,000 as cash secured to collect $100. I don't want to put $16,000 on the line unless I have to. When would I have to? If ORCL is below 160 on expiration day 10 days from now. That is the only reason for me to put 16,000 on the line. If it doesn't happen, I will be happy to collect the $100, which I have done, and the members also join below. Now, why I've done this? Because it's 8 times the ATR. 8 times the ATR means, again, if the stock moves $6 on average in the last 14 days, what are the odds? At that point in time, it wasn't 6, it was like 3 or 4 when we took this trade. What are the odds that the stock will do 8 times worse, 8 times the average expected move in the last 14 days in like a 30 days option time? What are the odds? If it does happen, great, it's not the end of the world. If it does happen, I'll put 16,000 on the line, sell 165, 170 cover call, collect another $500, do the wheel and move on. But in most cases it doesn't happen. When it doesn't happen, if all else is equal, if you ignore the $100 that we collected, the only reason that I like Trde over Robinhood is the buying power at risk. Why in the world would I put 16,000 when I can put 4,800 to get the same income? It doesn't make sense. use your money efficiently. So let's go back and see this trade. You see, we took the trade, was right, give or take, I don't know, the November 10, November 20, about $4 the ATR, 4 times 8, it was like 24, 25, Oracle was around 186, something like that. We sold the 160, pretty simple. I'm not aiming to collect $500 per trade. I'm aiming to collect at least 100 and ideally go 8 times the ATR. Sometimes I can go 8 times the ATR because the volatility is low, so the income is not there, the risk to reward is not there. I have other stuff, I have other watch list, I have the IV percentage 5-day change that I use, IV percentage that I use, IVR percentage that I use, all the watch lists from Tasty, all the watch lists that I have made, and all that good stuff. Now, if you go to the trade itself, look at this. It's worth $8. If you right now check the 160, expired 10 days from now, Trde have done its job. Earning has been posted. They dropped 7% post earning. This is a lot. I think it's like, I don't know, 100 billion or something stock. Dropping 7% is a lot, and I don't care because I'm so far out of the money, and I already made my money because I took the trade. And this is something that Tasty also teaches. Take a trade between 45 days to expiration and start managing and closing the trades in the last 21 days. So I take the trades anywhere between 40 and 60 days to expiration. That's the sweet spot. And I start to close the trade 10 to 20 days to expiration. That is it. By that point, most of the theta decay has played in our favor. And because this is not at the money, this is not close to the money, yes, I understand it's very enticing to sell at the money covered calls, collect $500, 600, whatever the case. I like to stay long-term longevity. That's why I sell so far out of the money, 8 times the ATR, collect at least $100, do small trades, and if I do get assigned, okay, it's not the end of the world. Only at that point I have to put buying power on the line instead of cash secure puts on Robinhood, and only at that point I get assigned 100 shares. I do the wheel and just sell cover calls. At that point I will sell in the money covered calls, not now. Right now I just want to sell so far out of the money naked puts. Every day we do this on the members area. Sometimes we collect 100, sometimes we collect $1,800 on MicroStrategy last week. Sometimes we collect $500 on Tesla, sometimes we collect $500 on MSTX. And sometimes we collect $700 on gold, on SPY futures, ES. So many opportunities in this market. Take advantage, learn. You don't have to trade, but the point that I'm trying to convey in this specific video is make the most of your buying power. Okay, make the most of your buying power. If you only have $10,000, for example, and you do this, and you go to Robinhood, you can't even do that. You need like 16,000 to collect $100. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense to sell cash secured put when the price is not right now. I don't need to put 16,000 on the line. And it doesn't matter if it's Oracle, or put 20,000 on the line if it's Apple, or 30,000 if it's Coinbase. It really doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is your buying power. And if you have less, use your money accordingly. Only and only if the stock is under the price, the put that you sold on expiration date, only then, like 2 hours before the closing, you can either close the trade at a loss or get a sign, and only at that point you will have to come up with the money as a cash secure. That's it. Until then, enjoy the income, collect the income, pay your bills, supplement your income so you can hopefully retire a little early. If this was valuable, link below. I'll see you next time.